I'm rocking with G-Sportz.
Preview.
Yes, sir. And I'm like that.
Here on a Zoom interview with typical two-sport athlete and UL football signee, Kyren Lacy, man. Kyren, appreciate you coming on the Zoom with me today, bro. I know a lot been going on with this quarantine. Kind of just talk about what you've been doing in your daily routine since this quarantine been going on and how you getting ready and prepared for your freshman year at UL.
I've been practicing a lot. Like, I've been going to Turk. Turk been getting me right. Doing a couple drills, working on my route running. Yeah, like my top end speed, working on all of that. Like, just coming out of my breaks, running, just staying in shape, drinking a lot of water.
Kyren, I know you had a lot of Power 5 schools that offered you leading up to signing day, Miami, Virginia, Kansas, and a list of other schools. And I know you had been committed to UL since the summertime going into your senior year. What was it about UL that made you not want to flip to one of those Power 5 schools on signing day?
I'm not taking no shots at all those other schools that offer me, but I appreciate them during the process and everything. But UL was one of my first offers. Like, they offered me when I was barely qualified. I wasn't even qualified to play D1 ball, and he still took a shot on me, and that meant a lot to me. They was down from day one. Like, all those other schools, it was just like I had been there multiple times, and like it felt like a family atmosphere, and I really wanted to be around that. Like, the way they treat everybody in the locker room and everywhere in there is just like a family atmosphere. It's something you would want to be around. Coach Lamar, Coach Lacy. The thing that stood out to me the most was Coach Luke. He came. He didn't even have my recruit area. Like, he was recruiting other people elsewhere, and he was coming up to me, making sure I was on top of my things. Like, all of the coaches made sure I was doing what I had to do. And like Coach Luke, he was on me tough. He talked to my first period teacher because I started missing like some days in class. I was coming to school late, and like he talked to my teacher and said if I was ever late again to call him. And so, yeah.
Come on, man.
And I never missed a day after that.
So Coach Jalute, the running back coach at UL, called your first period teacher.
Called my first period teacher.
Wow.
And told me to call if he misses another day. And I never missed another day, I swear. Coach Napier. Like, Coach Napier is he's a receiver guy. Like, you see all the guys he put in the NFL, like Calvin Ridley, Amari Cooper, all those guys. Like, it's not just about just football. He sat me in his office and we talked about stuff outside of football, like life after football. But the thing that stuck out the most is what he's thinking about after football. He's not just talking about football. He's talking about like how to become a young man, like how to approach things. Like, it's just different things with Coach Napier, and I love it like that.
Everybody know about Kyren Lacy, the football player, the basketball player, and how good you were in those two sports. But what's some things about Kyren Lacy people might not know about what Kyren wants to do when he's done playing ball and life after football?
Yeah, I'm going to school for sports management, but I don't really know what I want to do exactly right now. But I know I just want to be affiliated with sports, and like I just want to help young kids coming up, and like if they need me, like I could be that guy that like come to and be like, Kyren, I need help with this and that. Like, if they need a tutor or something, I could help them with that. Like, I just want to get back to my community and like just help people.
You went through a lot of adversity in your high school career. Preferably your junior year. You started off the football season. That was your first year playing football since middle school. And you had a decent, solid junior year. And then you went into basketball. And I want to say y'all had lost maybe like one game going into January or somewhere in January. Y'all was the number one seed in 5A. Was looking like the favorites to win it all. and then you flunked off the basketball team, and you wasn't able to be a part of that state championship run that Typical High went on, and ultimately went on to beat Walker in the state championship and win the first 5A basketball state championship in school history. You wasn't able to be a part of that, Kyren. Just talk about how that molded you and what you learned from that experience, from flunking off the basketball team, and then being able to, refocus, get your grades together, make the ACT score, and qualify to be able to sign a full scholarship with UL.
Man, like my whole junior year, it like changed my life. Like before, like everything happened, I was like too caught up in the hype. I was not humble at all. Like everything, it was just so crazy. Like I just realized how much I messed up, and like it really hurts. Like to see them win the championship, and I was there to witness it. That's why it like really hurt me the most, because I was there to witness it, and I know I was supposed to be on that team, and I just slipped up. I got caught up in the hype, doing all of this, doing all of that, and not being humble. And that just humbled me. Like now I look at things different now. Like I attack the game different. I work out different. Like everything has a purpose for it now. And so like to see that, like that really hurt me. It hurt me. It still hurt me to this day. But like that's the reason I grind how I grind. Like nobody gonna outwork me at all.
Talk about how you had to refocus in the classroom and really put the pedal to the metal to make sure you made the qualifying score of a 2-4 or better, and ultimately making the ACT score. Just talk about how you had to refocus in the classroom and how it was able to get it done.
So at first I was like, man, I don't even want to come to school anymore. Like I was just so like I wasn't even worried about anything. I just blocked everything out. I was not worried about school or anything. So all right, so this is what really changed me. So we're at a basketball game, and this guy named Jeremiah Gray comes up to me and calls me from the other side of the gym. I got my hood on. I don't want to talk to no one. So he calls me over here. He was like, Kyren, I believe in you, right? So I was like, yeah, man, I know you believe in me. But at this time, I'm like, man, I don't want to hear that, man. I just filled out the team, yada, yada. And so he was like, Kyren, I'm serious. I believe in you. And so he was like, so he called me later that day. He was like, Kyren, I really believe in you. And so that when I heard that, and to feel like someone still like have that get in me, like to go get it, like that just, ooh, like it just changed my life. That one day right there, that changed my life right there. Cause if I don't know, like where I would be, like without that day, like cause everybody was like, everything just changed. Like everybody turned their back on me. I was by myself. And for you to come up and say that, like, that motivated me. Like to go harder.
Sometimes in life, bro, people see something in you that you don't even see in yourself.
Right.
And I went through those kind of experiences where I didn't believe in myself with certain things I was trying to accomplish in life, but somebody else that I was friends with or kind of cared about me, they believed in me. And just when you see somebody believe in you more than you believe in yourself, it kind of give you that giddy up, inspire you to want to go out there and accomplish your goals. So I think that's what happened with you, Kyren. And a lot of kids that's probably watching this Zoom interview, hopefully they watch this and say to themselves, when you got the right type of people in your corner and you got the right type of people caring about you and got your truly your best interest at heart, good things can happen. And I think that's what happened with you. And I'm a firm believer that everything happened for a reason. I thank God put you through that situation to kind of mold you for the future. And I think that the best is yet to come for you. But let's kind of like rewind a little bit. You didn't play football your freshman year and your sophomore year. And I know Coach Dugas, the head coach of Typical High, wanted you to be on the football field bad. You had the hoop dreams, like most kids. What happened going into your junior year that made you say, look, I'm about to give football a try and try to see where this thing goes, knowing that you was a kid that was a really good basketball player, one of the best basketball players in the area. You had some schools that kind of was looking at you, showing interest that probably was going to end up offering you sooner or later. But you chose to go give football a try. Talk about that decision and how that kind of changed your high school career.
All right now. All right, so my ninth and 10th grade year, I was so focused on basketball, I did not want to play football at all. I was like, man, I'm not a football guy. Everybody coming up to me and saying, Kyren, you're a football guy. I play basketball. All right, so one day, out the blue, I get a call, and guess who it says? Jeremiah Gray. All right, so I answered the phone. He's like, bro, where you at? I'm at home. He said, I'm about to come pass on him. So I'm like, all right. So I'm so nervous. I didn't just put everything to the side. I'm looking out the window, waiting for G. All right, so he gets there, and we start talking. All right, so he was like, Kyle, do you really want to play football? And I was like, yeah, that's something I could do. I could really play football. And I looked him dead in his eye. He looked me in my eye, and I said, yes, I want to play football. And so ever since then, like, that switched everything. Like, I started working out, working with Turk, and working with some receiver coaches, like Coach Brown, Coach Jordan, like those guys. And Coach Turk, like, yeah, like, they really took off from that.
Did you think you could be as good as you was, especially your senior year, like going into it, like, you know, you've been a basketball kid for the longest,
Right.
Really good in basketball, but going into it, what was your expectation? Did you feel like, man, I think I could be one of the best receivers in the state? I think I can get a lot of scholarship offers. I think a school like Miami will come offer me a scholarship. Like, just talk about your mindset and your thought process going into it.
Like, it was so crazy. Like, it was crazy because, like, I really thought I was going to go to school for basketball. Like, that was my dream. Like, I really wanted to go play college playing basketball. Like, that's the crazy part about it, because I would have never thought I would be, like, this top receiver, a 4-star receiver, G.
Right.
In 1 year, I was a 4-star receiver. Like, it's just crazy to me. Like, 4-star receiver, like, it's still shocking. Number 2 receiver in the state, like, that's shocking to me. Like, no, like, it just came out of nowhere. Like filling off the team, and then like a couple months later, I'm just grinding. And next thing you know, at the end of my senior year, I'm a 4-star receiver, number 2 receiver in the state. It was crazy. Like, it felt like it happened overnight, but it didn't happen overnight. It was like, man, it was grinding. Like, like,
Right.
Right. You gotta grind. I had to grind.
Thibodeau has always been known for putting out big-time athletes. I mean, even when I played back in 2003, your dad, Kyren Lacy, your dad, 5'6", 5'7", one of the best athletes I've ever seen in the Tri-Parish area. I mean, he could windmill first time, like, give me the ball, windmill it without even stretching. The athletes that's came through Thibodeau in the last 20-plus years has been remarkable. And it seems like every year it's just athlete after athlete after athlete. You know, some of them make it, some of them don't. But over the last 10 years, you had Greg Robinson, who was the number 2 pick in the draft, came from Thibodeau High, went to Auburn University. You had Trevon Reed, who was the number 1 athlete in the state his senior year, signed with Auburn University. He didn't get drafted, but he made it to an NFL roster and made some plays on them NFL rosters with the San Diego Chargers and the Seattle Seahawks and the St. Louis Rams at the time when it was in St. Louis.
Right.
Amik Robinson gets drafted in the 4th round by the Las Vegas Raiders a few weeks ago. And it just seemed like a pipeline is starting to brew Thibodeau High, and kids are starting to figure out, like, man, like, we gotta take our talent and really put this to use and really focus on the common goal. I mean, not just so not necessarily saying you just make it to the NFL and that's the end game, but just trying to make it out of Thibodeau High, go to school, get your degree, put yourself in a position to be successful, not only on the field but off the field. Now you're coming up. You're gonna be a freshman at UL. Just talk about when you see people like Trevon Reed, Greg Robinson, now Meek make it to the league, and you know these guys personally and have relationships with guys. How has that inspired you, man, to want to go to UL and handle your business not only in the classroom but off the field and try to make a mark and try to fulfill your dream, and that's to make it to the NFL one day?
like you said, these guys inspire me a lot. Like I talk to these guys personally. Like I just talked to Meek today. I was with him today. We went swimming and stuff. Like I know these guys personally, and for me to like when we're like talking around, just clowning around, they'll be like, Kyren, out of nowhere, they'll be like, look, bro, you next. And like it just feels so crazy because I really feel like I could be that next guy to fill up steps. This really could happen. Like it's crazy because I really talk to these guys and they play in the NFL. Like it's crazy. Like, and I have a personal relationship with them. Like that's crazy.
Who is your favorite football player of all time and why?
Oh, all time. Oh, let me see. Of all time. Man, I gotta go with Randy Moss. My favorite receiver of all time, Randy Moss. Just throw it anywhere.
I knew it had to be a receiver guy.
Just throw it anywhere. You throw it over there, he over there. I'm telling you, don't play. You ever played the game Moss when you live? Where you think that come from? Randy Moss. Come on.
That's era, man. So I know. That's my era. Come on.
Yeah, I'm telling you. You just got Moss. Where you think that come from? Come on, man. Don't play.
What's your favorite shoe to wear of all time?
George.
What number?
Ooh. I'm going to have to go with my favorite George of all time. I'm going to have to go with, I can just say I love all my Jordans. But I'm going to go with the fives. I'm going to say the five. No, maybe. Yeah, the five. Let's say the five. I got like 3 pair of fives. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Surprise me with that.
Yeah. What's your favorite shoe?
The all black 13s. All black 13s.
Next question.
Favorite rapper to get you hyped for a game?
Man, Young Boy. I'm telling you, put on that Young Boy right now. Man, I'm telling you. Young Boy. No. Before a game, I'm listening to Meek Mill. All Meek Mill songs. You listen to, man, look. But see, like, when I'm turned, like, I'm listening to Young Boy. But see, like, when I'm just vibing, just chilling, I'm listening to that Meek because he's talking that real talk. You gotta listen to what he's saying. You gotta listen. Real talk. Don't play.
Who is the toughest DB you've ever went against? Camp or a game?
In the game?
Camp or a game. Either
Ooh,
one.
Camp. I'm going to go James. James. Vance. Hey, he tough.
So Jamie, the best corner you ever went against?
Yeah.
All right. Respect.
Yeah. Real talk.
Favorite movie of all time?
Friday. And you know this. Man, don't play.
Oh, Friday, man.
Boy, what? No, look. It's either Friday or Bad Boys 2. I can watch Bad Boys 2 all day.
Kyren Lacy, Typical High, standout, UL signee. Kyren, man, appreciate you for coming on the Zoom with me today. Wish you best of luck, man, on your freshman year, on and off the field. But before we go, I need you to tell everybody who you rocking with, man.
Man, look, I'm going out with a bang. Man, you know who I'm rocking with, man. I'm rocking with G-Sportz, man. Just like that. Kyren Lacy.
All day, every day.